Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to BWTM Sports Gaming. If you haven't already checked out BWTM Online, check us out today, www.bwtmonline.com. So on BWTM Online, you'll get to see the latest news. We've got sports, entertainment, music, health and lifestyle, and many more things on the website. Check it out today. Of course, don't forget our gaming as well on BWTM Sports and Gaming. Right, so as you do when you put out a video, the first thing you do when you put out a video, you just wait for two things. Well, mainly one thing I look for, which is the comment section, to hear how people have received a video. And thank you so much to those people out there that do leave your comments. This is lockdown mode, and I think this particular video is going to be a BWTM classic. I've spared no expenses for this one, and as you can see from the picture here, yeah, this one's special. This one's for you. The gentleman's name is Alioune Diop. Now, I'm sure he's a Joshua fan, but you know, you take your time to break down a video. You talk about a fighter, you break him down. You really go to the extent of really chopping it up and taking the time to break down a fighter. And we talk about Deontay Wilder here, my Deontay Wilder video, and explain, you know, reasons why he got beat, what he needs to do to improve. No excuses around the fight himself. Potential reasons as to why he lost, and the dirty business of boxing. Well, as soon as I put that down, I've got a reply. Check this out. Bro, Wilder got beat by the better man. That's fair enough. I didn't dispute he didn't get beat by the better man. Fury backed him up and took away his right hand. Trust me, Wilder's upcoming fights will be much harder, as his future opponents will exploit the blueprint showed by Fury, and they will be much more confident against him. Well, bro, my friend, this video is all for you and for people who actually have that belief system. Okay, I've got 4 videos here. Tyson Fury, Dominic Brazil, Luis Ortiz, Bermane Stiverne. I'd say that nobody in the heavyweight division has dropped these guys like this. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Klitschko didn't drop Fury like that. None of Luis Ortiz's opponents dropped him like that. Brazil never got knocked out that way by Anthony Joshua. And Stiverne, well, he'd never been knocked out like that. In fact, he'd never been knocked out. He went 12 rounds with Deontay Wilder. So, bro, the one thing that Deontay Wilder has got is a brutal right hand. And whilst Tyson Fury may have negotiated it for the second fight, Stiverne, Luis Ortiz, Dominic Brazil, and Fury himself in the first fight were unable to get out of the way of that right hand. And future opponents, you say, oh, well, you know, future opponents. Not all future opponents are Tyson Fury. I think you're highly disregarding the skill level of Tyson Fury. I think it also is a huge disrespect to the achievements of Deontay Wilder. Now, again, to understand where I'm coming from here is to look at the history of the sport of boxing, and particularly the heavyweight division. Name me one man, maybe since Mike Tyson, that has been a wrecking machine, that has gone through the heavyweight division and gone through like a hot knife through butter through opponents, knocking them out the way. How many world heavyweight champions do you know that another former heavyweight champion teams up with another former heavyweight champion or heavyweight champion of the world to train to beat another champion of the world. When have you heard that where a former one champion, a former champion who never got beat, are prepared to spar one another to prepare to fight another champion? You ever heard that? I'm talking about Fury and Joshua teaming up to face Deontay Wilder before the Fury fight. This man was a wrecking machine in the heavyweight division. This man's punching power cannot and should not ever be forgotten. This is, without a doubt, the biggest puncher in heavyweight boxing, in boxing period. He could be the biggest puncher in boxing ever. Which causes a slight problem when you think that future fights, people are just going to rock up against Deontay Wilder, put him on the back foot and knock him out. Well, many other people try to do that. As you can see, people have tried and failed to put him onto the back foot. You see, this is all well and good if Deontay Wilder stays the way that he has been. But even Deontay Wilder, take Tyson Fury out of the equation. Before Wilder fell apart, which I say, against Tyson Fury, who was backing Anthony Joshua to beat Deontay Wilder? Forget about the Fury fight for a second. How many people were in a rush to see Joshua, after he got beat by Ruiz, fight Wilder? How many people are still in a rush to see Anthony Joshua fight Deontay Wilder? Based on the lackluster performance that Joshua put on in the rematch against Ruiz, where as soon as Ruiz tried to hit him, he clung on to him for dear life. Really? Really? Bro, if anything, people who try to just come forward with the same blueprints of Fury had and try to come forward with a less than perfect boxing style will get the treatment that Brazil, Luis Ortiz and Stavern and even Fury got. The only man who managed to get up just, and I say just, is Tyson Fury. Of course, that man's gone on to beat Deontay Wilder in the rematch. So, bro, your calculations don't add up. They just don't. That theory is great if everybody else that comes after Fury is Fury and comes out of the Crunk gym and he's going to have Sugar Hill training them and has got the boxing ability of a Tyson Fury. And he's big like Tyson Fury. And he's got the dimensions of a Tyson Fury. And he's able to talk like Tyson Fury. I'm afraid to say the heavyweight division has got very few fighters like Tyson Fury. And Tyson's not a one-hit wonder. He also did it against Vladimir Klitschko as well. So, will Tyson Fury go down as an all-time great? I don't know. But he'll definitely hit the Hall of Fame. And he's beaten two heavyweight champions who've had more than 9 defenses of the heavyweight title. Come on, bro. Is it really as simple as that? So, if you want to call this a clapback video, then yeah, possibly is a clapback video. But it's one thing. I'm not going to be the one rubbing people out of history or potentially legendary status afterwards after one fight. I mean, I did that once with Joshua. I'm not doing it again. I'm certainly not doing it with this man, Deontay Wilder. His right hand could level any heavyweight at any given time. And you talk to any heavyweight in the heavyweight division, they know they make one mistake and it's curtains. Okay? So, it's as simple as that. Fury put on a great game plan. He had to leave his trainer, Ben Davidson, to change trainers to come after Deontay Wilder. And if Deontay Wilder can make the adjustments, like I've said before, but in terms of knocking this man's achievements over one defeat. I mean, hey, there have been fighters. Ali got beat by Leon Spinks. Leon Spinks, an 8-fight novice. You forget about that. Lennox Lewis got starched by Oliver McCall. And Hasim Rahman, who got knocked up by Corey Sanders and Maskaev. Come on. Come on. Frank Bruno beat Oliver McCall. Come on. Bro, I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's not like it was a chin problem with Wilder. Technically, he's never been the greatest boxer, but he's always been a brutal puncher. And for that, on any given night, against any heavyweight in history, this man stands a chance. He's got a puncher's chance, but he's not just got a puncher's chance. He's got arguably the greatest puncher in world boxing's history's chance. Leveled with abilities to set traps, line fighters up, and leave them paralyzed on the canvas. This guy has got one punch knockout power, and he's done it at the highest level. So think what you want, but anybody who gets in on Deontay Wilder knows one mistake and they could end up like any one of these guys here. So he got beat by the better man. I don't know how many Tyson Furies there are in the heavyweight division. And for your sake, let's hope that Wilder doesn't make the adjustments. Thank you for all your comments in the comment section. I appreciate it as always. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, and leave your comments. And hey, it's just a little bit of fun. Take care.